What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another character rank up video. Alright, so we're going to be ranking up Ghost in this video here, and yeah, it seems like it's been a very long time since I've been able to say we're doing a character rank up video. We're finally getting another new character after that spur of nothing but uniforms, but yes, it is finally time for a new character. So let's go ahead and take a look at Ghost here. Well, actually, let's go ahead and rank up Ghost here first. Let's go ahead and use some of these tickets that we have. So we're going to go ahead and use this mega 4-star ticket here that I happen to get from Boost Point Rewards. So let's go ahead and use that first. And then we'll just go ahead and use some of the regular tickets. Boom, there we go, rank 4. Now we'll go ahead and use, yeah, this surplus of 5-star tickets, since that's all we get for the update rewards, and yeah, those are just kind of building up. And now we're going to use, I only have one of these, so I'm going to have to use one of the mega 6-star rank up tickets on Wasp when I go around to get her ranked up. So let's go ahead and finish Ghost off here. Boom, there we go. Alright, so we got Ghost to 6 stars. So let's go ahead and take a look at the mastery here. Go ahead and use, I don't think I have any regular mastery tickets, so we're just going to go ahead and rank Ghost up the old-fashioned way. Well, actually I have 2 of those, but I have enough of the speed Norn Stones that it doesn't really matter. And Ghost here has a unique mastery, or leadership, which is pretty nice actually. So as you can see here, it applies to all technokinetic allies. So we have a new kind of classification in the game. Well, not new, because it was already in the game. It looks like it applies to all machine types or characters that have the machine tag. So let's go ahead and finish this off, and it is going to be a 50% leadership, which is pretty normal now for any of the very specific type leaderships, where it's very specific typing. So like all combat characters, we have Titana's leadership, that's 50%. And that kind of thing. And then, well, Star-Lord with his uniform, but that's for energy types. And then we have blast types and that kind of thing. So that kind of seems to be the trend for very kind of specific leaderships. So now let's go ahead and try to roll an iso-weight set really fast here. So let's go ahead and try to get something like, I don't know, Power the Angry Hulk or Overdrive. I haven't really looked too much at Ghost. I don't know if Ghost needs the attack speed or not, but I will keep any attack-based set that I get. I probably would re-roll Hawkeye just because I don't need the skill cooldown, but if I change around my cards, I might actually need that in the future, so who knows. We'll see what I get here, if anything. I might have to go ahead and just skip ahead to when I actually roll a set, because it looks like it's not going to be in the first few tries here. So let's go ahead and give this one more roll, and then I'll just go ahead and skip back to when I have Ghost all ready to go. And anything coming around the corner here? An 8 set that's useful? Yeah, no, I'm not going to keep I Am Also Groot. So we will be back once I go ahead and get an iso-weight set and level up Ghost. Alright, and we are back. So I went ahead and got Ghost leveled up and kind of just filled out the gear a little bit here, so let's go ahead and take a look. So I just leveled up the gears to 15, since that's where I can get to right now. I need to wait for some more bios before I start working on that. And for the skills, yeah, I actually leveled up all of them, because Ghost has some kind of effect on every single skill that does benefit from leveling it up. So for this first one here, you get an increase to the bleed damage. It starts at 10%, goes to 20%. Same thing here with the shock damage, goes from 10% to 20%. Over here, the same with the shock damage, and also the defense, decrease to defense goes up by, what, like, I think doubles, so we're at 7.5% or 7% or something like that when it started. The passive here, Ghost passive, I don't know how I feel about it. So when hit, you have a 60% chance to become immune to physical damage for 2 seconds, and it's on a 10-second cooldown. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that useful to me, but that's just because it's only lasts for 2 seconds. So yeah, that's why it doesn't seem too strong. But anyway, the next skill here we leveled up because we get that increase to the all attack, all speed, and the crit rate, and it goes up to 10% on all of those stats. And then we also get the guard hit to go up from, it starts at I think just 1 hit and goes up to 3 hits at the end there. And this is on the kind of aura that Ghost makes. So when Ghost uses this fourth skill, it makes like a hacking kind of aura circle around him. And this is going to just keep refreshing. So even though it says 2 seconds, for as long as that aura is up, your 3 guard hit every 2 seconds is going to get refreshed back up to 3 hits. So it's similar to like Odin's bubble and that kind of thing. So quite nice actually. So that also means that you're going to keep that all attack, all speed, and crit rate boost as well, as long as you are having this skill active. And what's cool about it is it will remove all kind of time freeze, shield, barrier, and immune to damage effects too. So all you have to do is get close to the enemy, and then boom, it removes kind of that immune to damage. And the reflect all attacks, that's actually cool too. So it removes the reflect all attacks. I didn't notice that till just now, so that's pretty cool actually. And it decreases their speed and also their defense, which will stack up with the other skills as well. So pretty powerful skill right there in terms of kind of like debuff removal and keeping Ghost kind of protected with that guard. So I really like that skill. And then the 5th skill here I leveled up because it does increase the shock damage. It only increases it by 5%. It starts at 20%, I believe it was, and goes up to 25%. But either way, every skill does benefit from being leveled up, so definitely if you're going to be using Ghost, I would prioritize the fourth skill here first, if you're low on gold, and then move on to the other skills. Because as you can see, my gold took quite a hit from, if you noticed the previous scene before this, I was at over 100 million gold, I believe, but also it was in part due to, yes, the ISO 8 set. It did take me a very long time to roll overdrive here, and I did keep the first attack set that I got, so I just kept getting all the other 8 sets except for Power the Anger Hulk, Overdrive, or Hawk's Eye, and then finally got Overdrive, so I'm like, boom, alright, I'm keeping that. I'm not even going to try to bother to get a different one. And yeah, so we just did a basic awakening on the set there just to get these stats. Didn't put on any crazy ISO 8s or anything like that. And then for the custom gear here, I did do a little bit of a kind of test play with Ghost to see what kind of obelisk I would like on him. And from a skill set, you don't necessarily need immune to guard break, so that's kind of why I went with this obelisk here. It is only a 4-star, so that way if I decide to, you know, change my mind or anything like that, I don't feel too bad about overriding this obelisk here. So we have a little bit of crit damage and max HP with the damage proc on it. Max HP to help a little bit with the survivability, but you know, speed characters are noticeably squishy, so that max HP can help, but a lot of that is from their defense stats, so I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference. I kind of think you might want to just go with damage there, unless you're going to go with an invincibility obelisk, and of course having the max HP would kind of synergize very well with that. But I've noticed that Ghost damage seems decent, but not too crazy when I did the test play without an obelisk, so that's why I decided to go with a damage proc on Ghost instead of invincibility. But I think you can build Ghost either way. So now that we've kind of got a look at where Ghost is right now, I guess I can show these stats here. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of quick gameplay and just see how Ghost plays, and then the damage with this obelisk and that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Alright, so here we are at just floor 1 of Shadowland here. I haven't started it yet for this week, and we'll go ahead and just bring Ghost in here just so we can get a quick idea of the damage that he's going to be doing. And of course we can use his own leadership here because he's going to give himself a 50% increase to all attack, which is very nice. Again, a very powerful leadership for any kind of machine or technokinetic type characters that you have. So let's go ahead and hop in here real fast and just see how... Oh, what do we got this popping up for? Oh yeah, because I haven't done Shadowlands since the update. That always seems to reset the kind of dialogue prompts. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how Ghost is going to do here. I don't see any kind of problem. Ghost has a good mix of iframes and then also has the mind control on the 3rd skill there. So let's go ahead and hop in, go into that iframe, get the mind control going, and then pop up our kind of... Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for, to see if it removed the heal circle from Groot, and yes it did. And also something that's, or something that you should keep in mind is that as you can see, the circle or the aura from the 4th skill here lasts quite a bit longer than the skill preview would lead you to believe, so definitely leveling up the skill does increase the duration of the 4th skill, even though it doesn't explicitly say it on the skill, so you definitely want to level it up for that effect as well. So very powerful. And I haven't really been keeping track of where the damage proc is right now. I just realized that. Definitely want the damage proc on the 5th skill because that's going to be the most damaging skill. Let's see, do we get the damage proc here? Nope, not quite. Seem to be getting damage proc on the 2nd skill, so not too good there. Alright, well, not too bad. Would that take about 1 minute and 10 seconds for Ghost to do the floor 1 here? I'll probably end up doing a later floor with Ghost, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and back out right here. I might do that in a separate video, but now let's go ahead and take a look at Ghost in kind of some world boss. Alright, so here we are at Thanos for World Boss. Because Ghost is Tier 1, we can't really do any World Boss Ultimate yet. Once Ghost gets to Tier 2, of course, I'll try him out against some World Boss Ultimate. But for now, we just have Thanos here to kind of gauge where Ghost is at. So we're going to use his own leadership, of course. And then we have Wasp and Ant-Man for the team-up bonuses here, which is some all-attack, dodge, crit damage, ignore defense, all attack, and dodge. So we have some pretty good bonuses with this team here, so I quite like that. So let's go ahead and hop in here. We're not going to use any strikers, just so we can kind of see Ghost's damage on his own without any kind of assistance from these strikers. So it'll probably be a bit of a slow clear here, just because we have no strikers. Ghost is Tier 1, only gear 15, so I'm not expecting a super quick clear here. And Thanos is a bit tanky, of course, because he reduces the amount of damage that he receives. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, so we got our hacking circle up. Let's see if we can't get our damage proc here. It was at the end of the skill. Alright, so damage is looking... it's looking decent. And I'm not sure if this mind control is actually affecting Thanos at all. Okay, yes it is. Just wanted to be sure. But yeah, as you can see, Ghost has pretty good survivability, having that guard up, and then because a lot of the skills have instant iframes, you can kind of chain them together. The only one that would be kind of guard broken is going to be that 4th skill there, but as long as you have the enemy in the mind control, then you should be fine to cast the 4th skill. So that's why I don't think Ghost necessarily needs immune to guard break. So yeah, doing pretty good here. Don't know if we'll actually have enough time to clear this. Let's get this going again. Where's our damage proc at? I don't see the damage proc anywhere. Oh, there it is on the 1st skill. Alright, so moving into the first phase change here. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and get that up. Alright, there we go. Oh, he teleported, so I couldn't see how much damage that would actually have done. We actually had the damage proc on the 5th skill there, and of course he teleports out of the way. Alright. Oh, and yes, you can move around with the joystick when you're using the 3rd skill. You will move around a little bit, so that's why I kind of moved to circle him, just so I can get maximum amount of hits on Thanos there to try to make sure that we get that mind control off. Alright, do we get the damage proc? Okay, that's not bad, actually. Damage proc on the 5th skill there seems like it has good potential for being a high damaging skill. Alright, yeah, not too bad. So, yeah, Ghost seems pretty fun so far. Oh, standing in that lightning damage. That's not a good idea. But, of course, we're losing quite a bit of damage here that we could have against a normal opponent because Ghost has a lot of kind of bleed, shock, bleed and shock damage that can be applied to the enemy. Let's see if Ghost can outrun the meteors. Okay, or maybe there are no meteors. Alright, let's go ahead and get our circle back up here. Let's see, damage proc? No damage proc there. Oh, there's some meteors. Let's run out of the way. Alright. Oh yeah, what's the team up bonus here? Looks like the third skill is the team up bonus. Alright, that's pretty cool. Oh, Wasp dropped her bubble for me. Oh, he's going into his meteor drop. As you can see, our guard refreshing right there is really nice. That helped me survive that meteor drop, that's for sure. Alright, so it looks like we're going to run out of time here. So, without Striker's ghost damage at tier 1 is a little bit low. I mean, maybe if I was more consistent with getting the damage proc on the 5th skill, we might have been able to clear this, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to on the first go here, at least. Yeah, we're going to run out of time here. Oh, he's going into his meteor drop to make sure that we run out of time. Alright, so there we go. As you can see, a little bit light on the damage here, but I'm not sure what this new Thanos is going to be considered in terms of difficulty. If he's closer to the Infinity Thanos or if he's closer to the regular Thanos. It seems like he's kind of a balance between the two. Not quite as powerful as Infinity Thanos, but a lot stronger than the base Thanos. Before, of course, you know, they revamped the World Boss stages, so I haven't really fought him much, of course, because of the World Boss Ultimate stages being out. You want to grind those materials out, so I definitely don't recommend fighting any of the other World Bosses except for the World Boss Ultimates if you can. But I just wanted to test out Ghost a little bit, and this was kind of the best area to try it out because Thanos is more even-keeled across the board in terms of energy and physical resistance. I can get a good idea of kind of Ghost's abilities here. So yeah, overall, Ghost is looking pretty good in terms of survivability, but damage looks like it might be a little bit light. When you have his uniform, then you can get a little bit more of a boost to your allies in terms of the energy attack and the tier 2 passive once you get him to tier 2. So it'll probably be a better support character than a damage dealer from what I'm seeing here. But we'll have to find out once I get Ghost to tier 2 and see if he gets a nice big damage boost or not. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video here. That's just kind of my first impressions and thoughts on Ghost. I hope you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.